Good morning. How are you today? My name is Nita. Welcome to Audrey's Southern Cooking. All right, today we are still working on our 8 weeks of cookies for Christmas. We're on week 5. So we're going to have to step it up because it's getting close to Christmas. All right, so what are we going to do today? Well, this is something that I like, but I asked one of my coworkers, what's your favorite cookie? And he said, Snickerdoodles. So we're gonna make Snickerdoodles today, and these are very easy. They're delicious. So let's get to it. All right, so this is a pretty easy recipe. It's not really a whole lot of ingredients, and they're gonna turn out delicious. So what we're going to start with first is a bowl, and I have a sifter. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our flour, and it's 2 3/4 cup of flour. Sure looks like it's going to. All right, there's 2 cups. I have a 1/2 cup and then a 1/4 cup. Then what I'm going to do in here, let me get that out of the way, is we're going to take our spoons, and then we're going to have salt. Salt is going to be a teaspoon. I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of salt. So basically we're just putting most of our dry ingredients together here. It's going to be a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. And then we're gonna have cream of tartar. Cream of tartar, you can get this at Walmart, many grocery stores should have it, or baking store. So it's gonna be 1.5 teaspoons of that. So I'm just gonna use a 1/2 teaspoon scoop. We'll put 3 in there. All right, from there, we're just gonna sift it. And it's going to stir it all together. And then we're just going to set this aside. Just that little bit left of it. All right. And we're just going to push that over there. And we're done with that part. Now, taking our mixer. And we're just going to take 1 cup of butter. So these are softened, they're room temperature. I have 2 sticks. And then we're going to take 1.5 cups of sugar. So just taking the same, I just kind of shook the flour. So we're going to scoop 1 cup of sugar. Taking my 1/2. And then we're going to get our flat beater. Flat beater. And I'm just going to turn this on low for a couple minutes, and then we're going to turn it up on high and whip this. It's going to take about 4 minutes. And once that becomes light and airy, we're going to come back and start putting things together. I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, so I just turned it off. And it is so light and fluffy. See how the color has changed? Sorry, I'm trying to get it. See how the color's changed, or it's really a pale yellow? And it's so light and fluffy right now. Oh. All right, so scraping that off. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our 2 eggs in. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them both in. And we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Let me turn my phone there. Now you can see a little better. 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna turn that on. We're gonna let that mix really good, and then I'm gonna turn it on high for a couple minutes. Then we're gonna be ready to add our flour and start baking. All right, we'll be back in about 2 minutes. All right. I wish you could just look at that. Can you see how light and fluffy that is? Oh. Woo! Look at that. Oh, I'm just gonna scrape the sides. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of this flour at a time. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and add all that flour. Put it on low and let that start mixing. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, it's mixed. We're taking it off of here. I'm moving my mixer out of the way. I'm gonna scrape this off of here. I'm gonna get my cookie sheet over here, and we are gonna start putting these on our cookie sheet, and then we'll get them in the oven. We'll be right back. Welcome to the counter. I have parchment paper lined cookie sheet. I have a 1/4 cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons, a teaspoon and a half to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. My little scoop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how big this makes them. And we're just gonna scoop out some. And we're gonna put it in our hand and roll it into a little ball. I'm not worried about them being a perfect shape round because they're gonna flatten out. We're gonna put it in our cinnamon sugar mixture and just kind of roll it around. Now, if you want, you can take a spoon and kind of make sure it gets all good covered if you want to do that. Then we're just gonna take it out, put it on our sheet. Can you see that? I started on the wrong side. So let's do another one, and then I'll show you what we're doing. Let's go scoop some out. And you want to put these, the recipe says about 3 inches apart. I'm gonna move that one over just a slight little bit. So we're just gonna roll this around. Now, if you run low on your cinnamon sugar, you can always make more. Don't stress about it. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start out with 2 apiece. And we're just gonna do several little lines. So let me get some of these made. We're gonna come back and then we're gonna flatten them out and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so I put 8 cookies on here. We're gonna see how big they become. And then we can do more if we need to. But I still have tons of cookies left to make. All right, so I'm just gonna take a spoon. I'm gonna kind of put it in this sugar. I didn't really put anything on it, but I'm just trying to coat it with anything I can. And we're just gonna push them down a little bit. And the reason being is that way maybe they won't get so puffy in the middle. Something else that we could try. Kind of like how they crackle in there. That's cute. I wonder about putting like a thumbprint in it. We might have to try that too. All right, so these are gonna go in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes. Now, I did see online, there was a girl that had baked these, but she went a little less than time, more like about 10 minutes, I would guess, 8 to 10 minutes, to make it a little chewier. But right now, we're just gonna do 10 minutes. We're gonna see what they look like, and then we'll come back. So I will see you in about 10 minutes. All right, we are back. Look at these beautiful cookies. Look at the beautiful on the brown, the bottom. Oh, all right. Let's raise the camera and do a taste test. All right, here we are. Again, look at that. Ooh, I can't wait. I made me just a little bit of chocolate milk, or I have a little bit left to do my taste test with. That's really good. I cooked it an additional 2 minutes, so a total of 12 minutes. So it gave this edge a little crunch, but the inside, I don't know if you can see, it's really soft. Oh. Just that edge that's crunchy. I want to have another batch in. I'm wondering if I turn that timer down instead of 12 minutes, do like 9 minutes and see if that's too soft. Might have to try that. I don't mind the crunch. It's just that little edge that's a crunch. I hope my friend likes it at work. We're gonna surprise him tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Another work week. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. At the end of the video, I will post a number, probably somewhere around in here, to let you know how many cookies I wound up with. So we're gonna find out together how many exactly this is gonna make. These are delicious cookies. I hope he likes them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all coming to my kitchen and you know, experiencing all these recipes with me. Again, this is 8 weeks of Christmas. 5, that's number 5. We got 3 more to go, and I don't know if I have that many weeks left. So you might have to double up a week. If you have any suggestions for cookies you want to cook, or you want to see me cook, post those down in the comments. Let me know. So let me know what you think, or if you want to see something completely different. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all for coming by. And no sweet tea today, but I do have chocolate milk. That sure is good with this cookie. I will see you on the next video. Y'all have a great day.